everyone. My name is Chloe, and welcome to day 3 of TBRathon. So July 3rd, I am just having so much fun with the reading and the chatting. And I texted Becca last night or yesterday afternoon, and I was like, Becca, I miss you, and I want to sprint. Can we sprint? And she was like, sure. And then my night kind of unraveled, and so we ended up not. But like, I am just wanting to sprint. I'm wanting to sprint all the time just to hang out with you guys because I'm still very excited, and I'm hoping I don't burn out, which I probably will, because I always do this. I go too hard on everything and then burn out. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But it's 9:00, and this morning I worked out, and then the kids got up, and you guys, just the sheer amount of time it takes to do, well, right now just 3 girls' hair is forever. And one of them still does not have hair done. And so doing their hair, getting them all ready. I mean, my big 2 can do it independently, and then feeding them. Our neighbors are out and about this morning, and so chatting with neighbors. One of our neighbors is about to have a baby, and I just found a stash of newborn diapers. And so she's not about to have a baby. She's about to have a grandbaby. Her daughter is about to have a baby. So we took those down there, and just it's only like 79 right now. And so it's just going to get so blazing hot that getting out in the morning is great. So everybody's eating, and today is Thursday, July 3rd, as you know, and I forget that I'm doing these like live, not like my book haul revisits and stuff where it's like weeks later until you actually see it. But my husband has kind of a more flexible day today, so that's really exciting, and we're just going to do some stuff around here. And today is a home day, which are often our hardest days because we're kind of a family of extroverts. And so being at home all day is not the greatest. However, we all have a lot of responsibilities around here that we've kind of been slacking on. And so laundry and just like this office is a crazy mess, and curriculum planning and 4th of July prep and all that kind of stuff is needing to get done today. So we're going to have a home day and just pray that it doesn't explode in the face. We might do some school and stuff outside and see what I can do like outside. We'll just have to see how the day goes. But update on books. So I said last night that I was starting this, and I had said this is a book about 3 women who all find out that they are half sisters. They did 23andMe and all found each other. Okay, so now they're spending a week together at Lake Tahoe, I think. One of the families has like a house there, so they're all there. And one of them has I said yesterday at like 10% in, which I was actually like 5% in. I was not 10% in. It was a little confusing to figure out who was who. Now I'm about a third of the way through, and it's definitely cleared up. The characters are distinct, and this is just the kind of book I like. It's a women's fiction story, but with elements of romance. So far at like 30, 35, 40% of the way through. There's been no spice, no really even romance. There's just one. They have a neighbor who's a guy who you know that's probably going to develop into a romance. But one of the women is a mom, and her husband was cheating on her. And then another one is a author, and her she's like a true crime author, and her husband she just discovered that he was doing some really awful things, and so she was the one who kind of like brought it to the police, and so that's the situation. And then the other one is kind of anti-commitment, but she was having an affair with her boss, and that all blew up. So now she's, there's a lot going on with that. So those are kind of the 3 storylines. The one that's a mom has her 4-year-old daughter with them, and, so we're figuring things out. And I'm just really liking this. This is chunky. I mean, it's a mass market, but it's 500-page mass market, and it's chunky, but I don't mind it at all because I love just like getting to hang out with these women. I feel like I'm getting to know them. I feel like I'm getting to know their stories. They're kind of trying to figure out like how they could be related, because they like some of them have dads and have moms and not the same dad and mom. So obviously there's some paternity things going on because they're all really close in age. So how did this happen? We don't know. And they're kind of trying to figure that out. However, one of them had a really, really hard childhood. And so it's kind of triggering for her to even hear about like the more healthy childhoods of the other ones. And so they're just really kind of getting to know each other. They just decided to kind of extend their stay. And it always happens in these kind of books. Like, how can people just check out of life for a month or summer or whatever it may be? Like, how can that, there's never been a point, well, short of like college, I guess, there's never been a point in my life where I'm like, sure, I have 2 months to kill with nothing to do. But they're all finding themselves in that situation. So they're spending extra time together. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this and really wanting to pick it up. Like I said, there's the neighbor and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of storylines that are starting to develop. So yeah, now I'm going to go finish getting them fed and get them ready for the day, kind of start organizing. I need to make a to-do list. I'm a to-do list gal, and I need to make like a very itemized to-do list, because right now I feel like I can't even think about all the projects because they're all projects. They're all things that are going to take multiple steps that I might not get done today. And so I need to like chunk things down and think, okay, what are the things that I really need to do? What are the things I need to prioritize? And how are we going to get stuff done today so it feels good and not just like getting irritable because things aren't getting done. And like I said, I think we're going to do some of it outside so the kids can run around and play and get some energy out. I really don't like home days, guys. I really don't like being home for a full day. I might see if my husband will let me sneak off to the gym tonight to lift. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not a member of a gym per se, but one of my friends is, and she has like a top tier membership. And so she can bring a friend with her anytime for free. So there's that. I don't know. We'll just see where the day takes us. I will try to vlog as we go and check in and let you know. I'm planning to read this over quiet time today. And so hopefully I'll have some good updates.
And I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts.
Hey everyone, so it is later in the day, and I just laid down with the kids and listened to this / slept a little bit. So I intentionally did not listen to this because I was feeling so tired. I knew that it was probably like I was probably going to fall asleep, and so I did not listen to this like at first, and then I woke up and listened to this. So I'm still really liking this. I mean, I don't really have anything to add. Their stories are just interesting. I'm in it. I'm just, it's not going to be a 5-star book, but it's interesting. So today we've played outside. We've done some school outside. I love days where I can make most of dinner in the morning. And so today we're having tater tot casserole, and I think it's called something, Becca, I think it's called something different in the North, isn't it? Isn't it like, hot pot? Something, hot dish, something like that, but tater tot casserole. So I'm making that, and got all of like the filling made, and so then I'm just gonna put tater tots on it and put it in the oven, and we'll be good to go. So did laundry, it was such an exciting day. Did laundry, played outside in our driveway, did school in our driveway. Yeah, I don't even know. Clean stuff up. My kids got a helper chart. They have a helper chart where they get a sticker if they go, like, as a team, they get a sticker if they do anything kind of exceptional, anything more than we would expect out of them. And every time they finish a column, they get a little surprise. So we're going to go buy fireworks now as a surprise to them. So I'm going to run downstairs, try to sneak in a quick lift because 2 of the 4 are still sleeping. So I'm going to try to lift really quick while they're sleeping, and then 1 of the 4. I'm being told somebody woke up. So 1 of the 4 are still sleeping. And so I'm going to go downstairs, try to get in a quick lift. And then we're going to go we got to go to Missouri to get fireworks because they're illegal in Kansas, in this area of Kansas, in like our suburb of Kansas, because of the population density. And so they are illegal, which I thought, like, I was so excited when we moved here because I was like, oh, great. Because it used to keep my kids up. It used to rile the dog. It was just awful. But people still do it. It's just not legal. And we are, maybe 10 minutes from the border. So, we're going to go across the border, to buy our contraband fireworks. And we buy sparklers, snakes, a couple of the like parachute ones, all of that. But we're done by 9 o'clock. So, and we don't do any of the loud, big, boomy stuff because thankfully my husband and I are on the same page that like, if we want to just light money on fire, we will. Although I understand why people love it. It's just too rich for our blood. So, yeah, we're going to go to the fireworks stand and do all the things. And I'll check in. I hope I will check in one more time. It's probably going to be a later night because it's already 4:15. I'm going to lift. We're going to go. I guess I'll probably feed the baby there and then we'll come back. So we'll see. We'll just see what happens. I won't read anymore until bedtime unless I can read my ebook on my phone. But even that's not for this, so I won't even talk about it. So that's it. Everybody comes in here. Can you, like, let me see that. So this is what was happening right at my feet. I just think it's funny because they're not even in here, not caring what I'm doing until I turn on the camera. But anyway, okay, we'll see you soon.
That's me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half just to see if we'll put them back, no matter what they try.
Hey everyone, so it is 8:05. We all just finished eating. So as predicted, it was a later night because we went, so it worked out actually really great. The baby was still sleeping the whole time. And so I went downstairs and lifted, and the girls lifted with me. They were my little workout buddies. And so we did a workout, and then I had to go wake the baby up because she just was zonked out, and it was time for us to go. So we went to get fireworks, and we listened to Stella Diaz to the rescue. No, Stella Diaz. The last one. She's in 5th grade, so she's about to graduate elementary school and go on to middle school. And Leaps to the Future. Stella Diaz, Leaps to the Future. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so we listened to that on the way there and back. And then we went to the fireworks stand. And they have one place like right there that has like bouncy houses and all the stuff. And it's all free. However, their pricing is outrageous, like way more than anywhere else. And so it is like, I don't know, 95 with a heat index, a lot hotter than that. And we're kind of on a timeline anyway because it was later in the evening. So we did not go to that one. We went to the other one, and they had great prices. And so we had a $20 budget, and we spent $21, and we've got a full bag of stuff. So all just, like I said, quiet stuff because we're all a little scared of that. Some like sparklers and fountains and things like that. But it should be a really fun night. So yeah, then we came home, ate dinner. The tater tot casserole was really good. The girls didn't love it. The girls don't love almost anything. Like one child ate a couple tater tots. The other ones didn't eat anything. But anyway, so it goes. Yeah, so it goes. Anyway, so no reading has been done. But I'm gonna finish this tonight. I'm bound and determined. There we go. That's the words I'm trying to say. Bound and determined. So like I said, it's 8:10 now, and I need to go clean up the kitchen and then go upstairs and read. So that's tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow for 4th of July.